Alright, so it's Monday the 23rd of July, and Scout and I have been, we didn't do any mowing. We don't normally mow on Mondays. A lot of you guys are going to go, what, Mondays? Okay. Remember, we only have between 25 and 30 lawns we got to do a week. So we try to knock them out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and leave Friday for a catch-up day if necessary. If we know that we got something going on Friday, for sure, we'll mow on Monday. But anyways, long story short, we just gave the Scag Tiger Cat 2 a bath, and we're at 230. I'll do a, let me see here. Sorry. What's that say? 223.3 hours. And so anyways, a couple weeks ago, Grass Monkey was saying about his I don't know if he's got a V-Ride 2 or a V-Ride, but it's a 52-inch, which is like what we have. And it was scalping a lot in this gnat, and I had noticed that ours was as well. And so, long story short, I took the time to kind of measure the blades and the blade tips. And actually in the manual it doesn't say where the blade should be positioned when you measure, but if I have them pointing straight out from the discharge side, I guess, the measurements are in sync with your little pin guide thing. But we know when the blades are pointing straight forward, that's where they're at their lowest point, since the deck is tilted a little bit down in the front. So anyways, what I'm getting at is it was about it was 3/8, 4, it was almost a half of an inch off. So Grass Monkey had his adjusted at the dealer, and he said it was pretty easy, and he kind of showed the rod on the V-Ride, and ours is pretty similar, even though it's the Tiger Cat 2. And I looked at the manual. Scag actually did comment on my video and stuff, and said check the manual, blah blah blah, and adjusting it and stuff, and I appreciate their attention to that. I do. So anyways, so it's a pretty simple fix, it looks like. So we loosened up that jam nut, and if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have to spin this rod this way to get it to come up. In the manual it says to set it at 4.5, is what I did. And the front blade tip was just like a little bit over 4. Again, blades pointing forward. So anyways, we're gonna spin this. So go ahead, Scout, and see if you can spin that. That's not gonna fit, buddy. You're probably gonna have to either do it by hand or just grab a crescent wrench or something. You see it's got a little flat spot on this rod, so you can put a wrench on it or something. It doesn't take much to spin it, from what I can tell. So Scout's gonna spin that. I flipped it over. I remember the first time I used a crescent wrench.
Good.
The other way. Here.
I'm trying.
I know what you're trying to do. Alright. So anyways, let me get it on that flat spot. You have to just get a pair of pliers that can grab onto it. A pair of channel locks, something. Make it quick. We don't want to make an 8-minute video of turning a rod. Anyways, let me see if I can see what we got here so far. Slow your roll for a second. No, I'm gonna say go the other way. No, it's not in focus. Try and do this with. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, we're back to 4. Keep going. Try not to scratch it all up. Just. Get a grip on it, and so you're not scratching it. Keep going.
What?
Nothing. Keep going. Hold this.
What is your problem?
Hold this. My problem is your.
It's right.
I do.
Why?
Bring the camera down here. We're at just under 4.5. Alright, bring it down in here. Four. Can you see it? So it's. So now we're exactly 4. And you probably can't see, but anyways, take my word for it. We're exactly at 4.5 now. So I'll just lock those jam nuts back up. Yeah, we took some of the finish off this bolt, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so we should be good. So now when everything that it says it's at 3.5, it should be the front. To me, it counts like the blade tips to the front because that's the lowest point of the cutting. So anyways, that's how you do it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Later.